dabba die.
Dabba dee dabba die?
Yes, dabba dee dabba die.
Okay, so bull enemies?
So there's these bull enemies in the volcano in Rune Factory 4.
For context to anyone who's entered and been like, the fuck are they talking about? We're talking about Rune Factory 4 because we never actually talk about the game that's on the screen. That'd be silly.
Yes.
Or rather, that would be unsilly, and that's not us.
When I was on Hell difficulty, they were literally doing 450 damage to me. Mm-hmm. It was like they literally could do a charge attack, hit me 4 times right in a row, and I would die. Mm-hmm. I pushed it down to normal, and I think I got hit by one of them throughout the entire dungeon. And I think they did 69 damage to me. And I'm like, there's a big difference in those numbers. Mm-hmm. But like I went from doing like 100 to 120 damage to doing like 360 damage to them. So they were like dying before they could even touch me most of the time. And I'm just like...
So I use the dual blades, which does mean that I don't get shield protection.
Yes!
But if you get in there, you can hit them fast enough that they are literally thrown off. They cannot get hits in.
Yeah, so I've used all the weapon types, I think up to level 20?
Yeah, where you get the ultimate attack for each one.
Yeah, I did that. I still have some dual blades on me in case I want to use them.
What's your favorite?
I've been using the short sword.
See, short sword is fine, but it's a little slow for me. I want to just get in there and smack.
I got the like Invisiblade, like stupid.
Invisiblade. It's really good.
I got the item for it like stupid early.
Oh, you know the other like. I don't know if being on easy also increases like luck for stuff. I've gotten 3 invisible stones.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's.
I feel like it must have also increased like luck on mining and stuff because, again, I am not even at day 20. I think.
Yeah.
And I have gotten 3 invisible stones, so I sold one for the shipping.
Yeah, of course.
Percentage. So I got that for shipping rate, but like. I have 2 others just sitting in my storage box thing because I do not have high enough mining and crafting and stuff to actually use them, but I have them.
Yeah, I got it stupid early, and I was like, I couldn't, and I think like I had the recipe already for some reason. But it was like, it took almost all, I think it took like almost all my FP in order to make it, and I'm like,
RP?
Yeah.
It's Rooney points. It's RP.
It's the same thing.
No, it's rune points.
They're the same thing.
They're cute Roonies.
So I'm like, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna just get a kind of powerful sword a little early.
What you want is to try to craft the things that are like basically the max RP without going over. Because if you go over, you're just straight up not only it takes health. If you're over your max limit of RP, you fail. You just straight up fail. And it takes the health.
Yeah.
But if you're right up against that line of max, you actually get like that much more XP towards crafting and like smithing and whatever.
I was like, at the point where I'm at now, I don't think there's more powerful weapons that I can get where like I can get the material for. The most like I got gold so I could but I don't have enough to like make any weapons that use gold.
So I will say, because once you beat Neon Karnak, you have finished Arc 1.
Yeah.
There's an option thing to trigger Arc 2's beginning. I haven't done it on my main file, but you can already start going into the next areas without it.
Oh, really?
There's, like, more areas that you can go into. You can't, like, go all the way to the next things. But there are other areas you can go to. I have gold. I think I started getting platinum.
There's so many areas. There's so many areas that I've, like, I see the entrances to in areas that I'm in right now. But I'm like, there's no way to get over there right now.
You know, the other funny thing that I was doing on my sort of speedrun file is I found the Mama Doodle nest thing.
Yeah.
I go in. I don't fight the Mama Doodles. I go into the secret hidden room.
Yeah,
I collect all the fodder. I just kill a couple of the normal cluckadoodles. Maybe get an egg or two. Take all the fodder. I don't grow my own fodder. I just steal it from the Mama Doodle cave.
Wow.
And then I try to rush in to the very last room that has like 3 of the Mama Doodles. I don't fight any of them. I go directly to the corner where there's a hidden like large egg. I go directly to that corner. I take the hidden large egg, I grab as much of that fodder as I can, and I leave.
Wow. This is what happens when you play on easy. You're able to do all these dumb things, and you're like, I shouldn't get away with this.
They cannot get hits on me. I run. You could do it even on Hell, probably. Is that I run in, I grab shit. They're hopping around, I just run past them, grab the shit, and leave. At that point, it doesn't matter what level they are. They can't hit me, therefore, they can't kill me. Well,
see, on Hell, the small ones are still problems.
Yes, but if they don't move fast enough to start towards you, it does not matter if they can hit one-shot you, because you don't let them get the one shot in.
Not when it takes like 20 shots to kill them.
No, you don't fight. But that's what I'm saying, is I'm not fighting them. I'm
talking about the little ones that you are fighting.
I don't
like
have
the little
to fight
ones
them.
are.
I fight them because they happen to be there and I happen to be able to kill them. You don't have to fight them either. You just go in, grab the fodder, and leave.
Also, hello everybody. How are you doing?
Hi.
Welcome to our
Rune
shenanigans.
Factory 5 is out, but Rune Factory 5 lags too much for my satisfaction. And so I've decided to go back to Rune Factory 4 and try to clear the entire story on easy, because I have yet to clear that story. And then, because I'm a bad influence, Sharky is also talking about Rune Factory 4 now, and maybe going back to it. So
well, I don't know.
Factory 4 instead.
I don't know how long I'll be back to it, because there's too many video games and too many things in my life.
Dumping all your points and speed sounds well. Exactly. Like, literally, I get in and out of there so fast that half the time they don't even aggro.
Actually, when does Live Alive come out again? Is that July or June? That's July, darn.
There's something that comes out in June, but I'm forgetting what.
Oh, there's a lot of things that come out in June.
There's a lot of things coming out in general, and I'm
what did I see?
And deciding to try to get through the story of the game I already own.
So some things that come out in June that make me sad, because I'm gonna be like, I can't buy all of these things. This is between June and July. The next Mario Strikers game, if you're into Mario Strikers. The next Fire Emblem Warriors game, if you like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Warriors.
That's not for if you like Fire Emblem. That is if you like Fire Emblem Warriors.
They just moved up Xenoblade Chronicles 3 release date from September to the June-July time slot. Like, literally today, they're like, hey, so, here's the new release date. It's like 2 months early.
That's rare.
Yeah. They just announced the new Digimon games coming out, in that time slot, and I'm like, I've been hyped for this new Digimon game. So I'm like, I'm gonna cry. And Live Alive. I'm gonna cry. I like too many video games. I need to stop.
I mean, I feel like rather than all the games you can't buy... Thanks, Malik. Thanks for the warning, too.
Ha! Well, you can't scare me because I'm not the one streaming.
Uh-huh. It also wasn't that bad for me.
Oh, for me it's bad because my headphones, like, boost the audio.
I don't know. The game's a lot louder than the alert was just now, for me.
Oh, well, like I said, it's my headphones. My headphones really boost up the audio, so something could be at, like, 5% volume, and I can hear it perfectly fine.
You're weird.
So, like, that's why every time, like, an alert comes in and I'm streaming, it, like, blares in my ears over everything.
Alright, so I guess Malik should only subscribe when I'm the one hosting the stream. People should only follow when I'm the one hosting the stream. I'll frame you.
No, I should say, nobody should care when I'm hosting the stream. Everybody should only care when you're hosting.
Well, we want people to care. We just don't want people to scare the shit out of you, maybe.
No, some people want to scare the crap out of me.
Well, Malik gave us an incoming warning, so I'm gonna take it that Malik is not one of the people who's actively trying to scare the shit out of you.
Also, apparently a new Sonic game's coming out in June.
Oh, right, I also need to watch the new Sonic movie.
I still haven't seen the first one. I don't even think I will.
I think it's funny, so I think it's maybe worth it. There's a bunch of stuff I want to watch, and there's a bunch of stuff I want to play. And I've just accepted that I do not have time to do all of the things that I want to do, and so I never do.
That's why I do.
Get through whatever I feel like.
That's why I throw multiple things on at the same time to try to speed through as much content as possible.
If that works for you, that's great.
Yeah.
At that point, for me, I end up focusing on one or the other, and I'm really not getting what I want to out of the other one. So, then there's no point.
Yeah,
then I'm just distracting myself worse.
For me, it also fully depends what is on for watching and what's on for playing. Because there's some things I'm like, I can't watch something while I'm playing this, and there's some things where I'm like, I can't play anything while I'm watching this. I have to focus on the show or movie or whatever. But there are games where I'm like, I turn my mind off for this game, so I can just throw it onto something else and it won't care.
But then why am I playing?
To turn my mind off.
But then you're putting your mind towards something else, so your mind's not actually off. Yeah?
Also because multiple inputs feel good.
See, multiple inputs just stress me out more. Because
It depends on how many inputs. There's only so many inputs my brain can take.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of times.
Hence why the onion ring story exists.
When I want to I want to analyze something too deeply.
Oh, see, I don't do that.
Analyze things deeply if I'm trying to pay attention to 5 things at once.
There is no deep. There is only content.
But I want to analyze the content. I want to think about the content that I'm consuming. It's really hard to turn that off.
Yeah, see, I don't have that in my brain.
It's fun.
I mean, the times that I've talked to you about some stuff has been enjoyable. It's just not my go-to thing while I am intaking the content.
It's fun. I like to do it.
If that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy. I like having multiple inputs at the same time to the point where at one point I had 3 Twitch streams up.
I can't pay attention to that many things at once. I truly just can't. I used to be really good at jumping between tasks and multitasking, and I'm still okay at jumping between tasks, I think, but I can't do multiple tasks at once.
Mm.
And then one time, this fucking nerd guy was like, "Oh, sorry, right, I forgot, you're single-threaded." And I'm like, first of all...
Wow!
First of all, fuck you. I'm sorry that you think that you're better than me because you can do 5 things mediocrely.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm good at any of the things I do. I just do multiple things at once.
I mean, if you're consuming multiple things of content, it's not really a question of good at or not, right? Because you're consuming.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
You want to nom 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 to the food that you should be eating? Instead?
I've already had food today.
How many times? How many meals, rather?
2 meals.
Good. Now do it again tomorrow.
No.
Yes. Okay, tomorrow you can have 3.
No.
Yeah.
See, I mean, even for work, I'm like, I only focus. I'm only able to focus on one thing at work at a time because it's just it gets too much. It's like I am working on these types of tickets until I am done, and then somebody will be like, "Hey, Sharky, can you help me with this?" I'm like, "Gosh, dang it! What do you need help with?" Now I have to refocus on that, and then when I'm done with that, I have to refocus on my tickets. I hate it.
I think like context switching for me is okay. I used to do that all the time in college and stuff. Was I would have like 3 different assignments, and I would just jump between them, so that when my brain got tired of one assignment, I would just go to a completely different assignment.
No. The minute somebody like breaks my flow, I'm like, I hate you. Go away.
Like, it depends, and I don't do that as much anymore. I'm getting old. My brain's starting to fail me.
My brain started failing me 10 years ago.
Yeah. But I think I will say that I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble focusing on working on stuff if they have music that has words. They need to have instrumental only. And I am not one of those people.
I am not one of those people. I will. When my roommate was out for a week, I was like, when I was not taking phone calls, I was like, turn on my TV, put on a music playlist. Let's just sing along to the music and do these tickets, and let's go.
See, it's not really that I'm singing along.
I will sing along.
It's more that I enjoy the input of the music, but then I tune it out. But it helps me focus. But a lot of people cannot focus if that music has words.
I will sing along to the music as I am doing my tickets, and it is perfect.
I used to be able to do that as a kid. Now I seem like I don't do that because I'm thinking about the lyrics.
Let's see. Again, I'm not thinking about the lyrics. I'm just saying them.
Yeah, I don't think I can easily sing along on autopilot anymore.
And I mean, even if it's an instrumental, I'm like, I'm fine with it.
I mean, I'm more fine with it with instrumental. I'm more saying that there are a lot of people who cannot focus if it's not instrumental.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with instrumental. I don't think anyone does.
I had a problem with instrumental when I was younger.
I'm saying that other people find it distracting if the music has words while they're trying to work on something.
Well, I said that because I had problems with instrumental stuff when I was younger.
Depends on the main task for me. Like if I'm reading, it's hard to have lyric music going. Right.
That's fair.
And so the main things I think are reading and writing are especially hard because then you're trying to think of other words.
See,
if I'm like coding, I don't care.
Most of my job is copy paste. Most of my job is copy paste. Like, oh, copy this name, put it here. Copy this number, put it here. Press this button, copy this, copy that. Okay, paste, send, done. Like, there's no reading, writing really needed.
Yeah. Well, at that point, that's different, right?
Yeah.
I'm usually not singing along because then I'm trying to work on something that requires my active attention and brain. But even if it has words, that's not taking away from my focus.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think through, like, logic. So I think that's maybe the difference.
Yeah.
Because if I was just, like, cooking, yeah, I can sing along. But if I'm, like, trying to code or something, I can't really sing along to something and code at the same time. Because my brain has to actively focus on the whatever I'm coding.
Yeah. Oh, man. Is this how we never finish games?
By being 30 minutes in and not having chosen a single option and just sitting on one screen? Yes.
So about both of us having ADHD.
Very possibly.
How do I voice characters again?
By giving them different voices. Now, how you voice Felix is a much more specific question that I don't have the answer to. You just kind of do it.
I just magically do a voice and then it just comes out and you're like, that's Felix?
Is that not how it works?
I don't know how it works. That's why I was asking you.
I feel like I just when I do silly voices, I just like mentally imagine the rhythm of it and then I just say it. How do you do Nacht?
There's a rhythm to it? What?
Well, I never. There's a rhythm to it.
How I do Nacht is I just say whirl, 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 and my voice just magically goes to it.
Yeah. Well, that's the rhythm of it, is the
And then it just continues going into like calling Avery a cat and all this other stuff, and where's Gravesy?
Avery a kitten.
Oh, my little kitty. Where's Gravesy?
Do you hear the rhythm as you're
doing
that?
No, I don't hear a single rhythm.
I feel like a lot of the accents and stuff that we've done on here, I don't know, it feels like a certain rhythm. And then also certain
yes, like that's it
of your tone, but
yeah, that is how voice acting works. I do know that, like, conceptually, I just can't feel it.
You don't feel the rhythm when you're reading Nacht? Because you have a very consistent rhythm to it.
No, I don't. It just flows out.
Congratulations, you're a natural.
No, I'm not.
Congratulations, you're a natural at Nacht.
No. Like, that was just the one voice that somehow flowed out so easily and so well that it was like, I saw the character, I'm like, this is the voice, and then it was just like, this is how he talks.
It's like, and wow, nailed it.
Yeah, like, that was the one character that it just somehow clicked for. No other character.
Felix. I think you should do a similar voice for more characters.
No thoughts, only voices.
I think that is how Sharky operates.
See, Felix is basically you take Lupin but make him more skittish.
Lupin,
that's Felix.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Lupin and what's his face from Oz Mafia?
Karamia.
Yeah, because they basically have the same. Lupin and Karamia have basically the same voices.
When you were asking how do I voice Lupin, I was like, Karamia, but like more showy and less this and more this.
But but Felix is basically that voice, but you just add skittish to it.
See, you know how to do voices.
And that's how I got the. Oh yeah, well, you would like to assist me with the bouquet? Oh, marvelous!
Like, loading.
Like that's literally how I got Felix.
And
I don't know how
bouquet.
my brain came up with it.
Read.
A friend of mine wishes to surprise his wife with a passionate bouquet. They've been married for 100 years, and according to him, he would love her forever. Oh, how romantic.
Oh, phew, you got through it before it disappeared. Thanks.
I also have the stream up, just in case.
Yeah. Because I was like, wait, I know these disappear. You gotta read it before it goes. Okay. Oh.
I find their devotion charming, but to be honest, it is a little naive. Eternity is a long time, and feelings tend to fade away. You don't hear like a skittish loop in there?
Nope. Let's see. We want this for eternity. I think we probably want red roses.
Yeah, you're gonna want a red rose.
In fact, I probably want 2 of them.
Yes, burned in hell.
Soulmate? I think soulmate probably works.
Yeah, soulmate would work. Would a forget me not work?
Maybe. I was saying if there's any better ones. Yeah, I think we'll put a forget.
Wait, was there an eternity? Did we do the? Oh yeah, we did the eternity one. Okay. Yeah, then I'll probably say maybe
second eternity.
You could eternity or forget me not. I would think.
I'm gonna put the roses on the ends.
I think you deleted a rose.
Oh, that's fine. I'll add it back. Forget me not is this one? No, is it? No, it's this one?
Yes, it's that one.
This one. And then I want another red rose. Ready?
Are you gonna put like a thingy around it?
Right. That's the thing. So I want to add some pretty decorations. Oh. And let's put it in a cute... Yeah, that's cutesy. There you go. Ready.
Okay.
Wonderful.
All the flowers in this bouquet suit the request. Wonderful.
Alright, what's next?
And the next bouquet
is for a coworker who had an unfortunate run-in with one of those disgusting heroes. She is currently at a hospital recovering from a nearly fatal wound. The client wishes her to get well soon. Nightshade for medicine?
Yeah, I'm thinking nightshade.
Healing. Yep.
Okay, so let's find nightshade first. Actually, let's first pick out a cute wrapping. Let's do rainbow. It's a very gay one. Gay healing to you. Alright, so we want nightshade.
Gay healing to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Is that it?
Sage, nightshade. You could do friendship. Maybe.
Well, it's an injured coworker. It's not necessarily that you're friends, but it's just a get well soon, right? Like, I wonder if pain
That's actually, I was just about to say put in
pain.
pain. Yeah, I was actually just about to say that.
I still love this one. Yeah, let's try that. And then we'll put more sage and more nightshade. I'm uncertain about this one, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Ready.
Very good.
Even though this
Don't think he
bouquet
likes
is
the
not
cactus.
perfect, it fits the request very well. Great work.
I think he didn't like the cactus.
And the next bouquet.
Is of seductive nature. The client wishes to express his desire to indulge in a sexual relationship with someone.
What's that like?
Make a bouquet that says, I want to bang you.
I mean, we can do that, but what's it like to be like, I want to bang someone? I'm going to send them flowers so that they know how much I want to bang them. Okay, so that we probably want the Nepeta. Let's do...
Yeah.
No, we'll put it in pink. Or maybe just a clear one. What do you think?
Not skulls.
Aliens?
Sure, bang the aliens.
Yeah. All right. So we want
Bang all those aliens over the head with a pot.
Nepeta, I think.
Yes.
And we'll put red roses again for passion.
Passion. Yeah.
Do you think that counts
No.
as deviousness?
No.
Okay, we want purple tulips.
Purple. That's what I was about to say. Roses, no tulips. Yes.
I'm half like Venus flytrap.
I was half saying that in my head too.
I'm gonna do.
No thoughts, only thoughts.
No thoughts, only silly.
Not the hell you think of.
Oh, maybe I should have put happiness and rebirth in the healing one.
Well, yeah, that would have made sense.
Oh well. Anything else? Maybe just another Nepeta.
Does another Nepeta say bang though?
Very attractive. Okay, no. Another purple tulip.
Okay. Excuse me.
I think the rose probably makes a better centerpiece.
Ready or not, here we come.
And then we'll put the orange decoration one because people like tentacle fucking, right? I think. In this game, at least, I assume.
That was not a sentence I thought I would hear from your mouth during this stream.
It wasn't?
No, that wasn't a sentence I thought I would hear right now.
What about monster fuckers?
Just send the bouquet.
I still think it's really funny that one post I saw that was like, as an Arrow Ace person, I really support monster fuckers. I totally understand. I understand.
Did you
Ace
fall
monster
asleep?
fuckers.
Did you fall asleep making this bouquet?
Wonderful.
Are you okay?
Oh, it worked!
All the flowers
Venus flytrap
request. Well, you want to catch them to bang them. The aliens, of course.
Yeah.
And the next bouquet.
Sometimes villains must betray one another, but that does not mean betrayal is easily forgiven. On the contrary, the client wishes to remind the traitorous friend of what they have done.
Wow, passive aggressive.
So Wolfsbane. There's also hatred.
Now we do the skulls.
Yes, now we do the skulls, yes. Also, I hope you're enjoying the stream, Melik.
I hope so. Alright, we're gonna send some sunflowers.
Ooh, yeah.
Burn in hell.
Sunflower.
Fuck
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Would a black rose?
Excellent, I agree. Toxic.
Oh, forget-me-not? Forget-me-not would be pretty good, though.
I'm going with you're a toxic asshole. Oh, corpse flower?
We only have 5 and we didn't even do hatred.
I know.
Ooh, yellow carnation would be good.
Hate and pain are pretty good. Let's see.
I think a yellow carnation would actually...
Valley out.
A yellow carnation would actually be really good, though.
I feel like if this is the friend that betrayed you like a while ago, it's the I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Like, no, it's not I was disappointed in you. It's like, no, fuck you, friend. Although I guess they said friend, so...
Yeah. This one is a complicated bouquet.
So obviously Wolfsbane.
Yes.
I'm like, do we want to wish death and burn in hell upon a friend?
Well, their traitorous friend is the thing.
Yes, but how long ago was the betrayal?
We don't know. All we know is it happened in the past.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out...
Could wish misfortune.
Yeah. I think, I'm gonna take burn in hell out. We're gonna put misfortune. So we have betrayal, misfortune. I don't know about death.
I still like the forget-me-not as like a don't forget what you did.
That's true. Let's put the forget-me-not then. That one.
Don't forget the pain you caused me.
Yeah. So we have betrayal and misfortune and don't forget and the pain and you stink. That seems pretty good, right?
That sounds good.
Great.
Very good.
Oh.
I
don't
wonder
think
which
he liked
one.
the forget-me-not.
Oh, well, we don't know.
All the other ones were right in line.
Maybe pain wasn't in line.
The forget-me-not was the one that made the least sense on its own.
Thank you for your help, Santa. So, if flowers are just a hobby, what do you actually do for a living?
Oh.
For, the living? Oh, nay, I only care about the dead. Wouldn't do a thing for the living. Unless we're talking blood-sucking and such. I wasn't asking about your I was asking about your mysterious real job. But yeah, you kind of just spilled the beans.
Huh?
I spilled something? Oh, how clumsy of me. But beans? I do not remember buying any. Why would I? Eating is simply a performance act for vampires. I would certainly choose something more glamorous than beans. Ignore the beans. So you're a vampire, huh?
Santa, you're a little slow on the uptake if you just realized.
Indeed.
I went full-time lately. I tried some human jobs in the past, but that stuff can burn you out pretty fast. No wonder humans are so miserable.
Wow, just drive a stake directly in me, okay.
You're not a vampire! Unless you want, like...
if you drove a stake through a human, they will also die.
Unless you mean, like, a steak as in the food.
If you drive a beef steak into someone, I'm pretty sure that, too, will kill them.
That'd be pretty impressive.
But I'm pretty sure if you stabbed a human with a wooden stake, they might also die.
Depending on where you hit them.
If it's a stake through the heart. Like
I mean, yeah, anything through the heart.
Because isn't it a stake through the heart for vampires, too?
I believe so,
I don't think you can just prick their finger with it and kill them. I think it has to be through the heart.
Just throw the coffin in some running water and it'll be fine.
I'm sorry, are we waterboarding the vampires, or...?
Well, what is it? There's some that say they can't cross moving waters. So if you throw a coffin in moving water, they basically just lock them in place.
Can't they just turn into a bat and fly?
No, they literally cannot cross moving waters. That's the thing, even as a bat.
So you're saying that as a bat, they still can't cross across a river?
Because they're still a vampire. Even when they're a bat, they're still a vampire.
You know, I do not ascribe to this theory, because that means that if they are on an island, they can never leave the island.
Yes.
That makes no fucking sense.
Look, there's also a thing in the distant past that said the way to get a vampire to stop chasing you is drop a bag of rice and they will be compelled to count it.
Oh, that's from Asian folklore. That comes from Asian folklore. That's very different. But, I mean, like, by this logic, congrats, Malik. I guess there are no vampires in Australia because they can't cross the fucking ocean to get to you.
What if there's a vampire that... There was just a vampire in Australia already?
Then they can't ever leave Australia to get anywhere else. Basically, what I'm saying is wherever they started, they can never get to anywhere else that's not landlocked.
Yes.
Or can they cross if there's a bridge? Can they walk across the bridge? No?
I don't remember.
Because they are seriously locked into a very limited amount of space if they cannot cross.
At least they quarantine themselves.
Yeah, unlike some humans.
Ooh.
Unlike far too many humans, in fact. But no, by this logic, wherever vampires originated from, they would never have gotten anywhere else.
Look, that's a thing. What can I don't know what to tell you.
I think your solution is bad. Anyway.
Wow. What do you mean by human jobs? I drove a cab for a few months. We knew that. Night shifts, of course. Easy to hide my pale skin. Plenty of intoxicated youth. Easy prey, and alcohol makes blood thinner. Makes them taste like a fizzy drink. Weren't they suspicious of a cab driver wearing your kind of clothing? Bah, you sound just like my ex.
Indeed.
They were, yes. Some of the teens started to piece things together. I blame.
You can almost see the shivers run down his spine.
Twilight. Those books have ruined lives. Unlives, too.
He's talking about the secret military organization that's after AC, right?
No.
No. Drink.
He's talking about the book that accidentally made 50 Shades of Grey.
Read your line.
What do you usually drink?
Huh?
If I recall correctly, I just told you I was a vampire. We drink blood. I was under the impression everyone knew that. Yeah, I know that. I mean, like, alcohol. What are you drinking now?
Nothing. He's on the clock for his flower stand.
Oh.
Oh, Bloody Mary. Is it any good? Decent. Would be better with actual blood, though. But I must say, the old tomato juice pretending to be blood trick? I cannot believe humans are excited about ordering a drink called Bloody Mary, but still get repulsed by my eating habits. I don't think they're that repulsed. Maybe, they don't like getting killed as you suck their veins dry, slurping out the fluid that literally keeps them alive.
I mean... But blood donations are a thing.
Blood donations don't take all your blood.
He also doesn't have to take all of it.
Nom 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 nom.
Like... What if he stopped? Does that make it okay? If he just stops at the quantity of a blood donation? What if he takes a blood donation pack and drinks it?
I mean, don't shows and movies use that as we don't want to drink from humans, we're gonna do blood donation. Mm-hmm. But he's a villain, so he's gotta drink from humans.
Okay, but point being, if it's that they don't like getting killed, what if he only drank as much as they take in a blood donation?
I don't know, ask Felix.
Felix stops to ponder for a while.
Maybe. Who is this Mary, though? I have been wondering for years now. A bartender. A terrific British bartender. World famous. Every time she prepared a drink, somebody inevitably went, Bloody Mary, that's fantastic. Even when she started serving tomato juice with booze as a joke.
You have no idea, really. But Felix seems satisfied with your answer.
What a story. Sounds almost as if you had made it up. But I trust you.
You know why it doesn't sound like Lupin, but more skittish? It's a little higher. It's a little higher pitched.
Your intelligence is ravishing, Santa. I do not entirely hate talking to you, I must admit. I'm flattered. A 2,000-year-old powerful undead creature not hating me entirely. I must be doing something right. Hey, what time is it?
Oh.
Oh. God dang it, Felix. So we've been talking about Roman numerals.
We were.
I had to stop and be like, really? Really?
Yes?
21st century, I believe? Although I'm not fully convinced. Time gets increasingly sore to follow with each passing century. I mean, now. Like, now. I think it's 4 o'clock, right? You want to go see a talk with me? Are you inviting me to join you? Yeah. I think that's what I did just now. It is said that vampires can't come in uninvited. And since you just invited me, I suppose I could accompany thee.
Then how did he get into the other talk? The death one.
He was invited in by the speaker? I don't know. My apologies. I am not very valorous at flirting. Perhaps I've gotten a mite cankered over the past, 3 centuries or so?
Did he just try to flirt with you? You smile to yourself. He can be kind of cute when he tries to be. There are many ways to ensure dramatic background music for your villainous victory, some more stylish than others. I am Professor Jasper and Light-Tuned, and in this lecture I will go over some of the most popular music choices and some tips on how to make sure your dramatic moment will be as impressive as possible. The easiest route would be to bring along your own sound system, but this should be your last option, as it can easily appear self-indulgent and somewhat pathetic. A classic that is always in style is hijacking someone else's sound system, preferably that of the government. This way, you are not only providing the right mood, but also showing off your capabilities. On the other hand, a live band has the advantage of being able to adapt to the situation, but this comes with its own set of considerations. Do not, I repeat, do not rely on your minions to provide your mood-setting melodies unless they are truly talented musicians. Many a villain has faced humiliation when their dramatic reveal was ruined by underlings' incompetence. After the break, we'll discuss the pros and cons of hiring professional musicians. Looking forward to seeing you for part 2 of the lecture. You wonder if you should return for part 2.
Oh, hey, we're almost at the end of the day.
There's no one interesting at the flower booth. Is he still there? Our talk about villainous background music is about to continue. Yes, he's still there. We just walked out, and then he just stayed. You see Felix
Rude.
sitting in one of the chairs.
Santa, the lecture is about to continue. Come sit here, quickly.
You sit down next to Felix. Before the break, we discussed different methods for providing an impressive soundtrack for your villainous victories. Next, we'll go deeper into the pros and cons of hiring a professional band. Hiring professional musicians is a good option, but includes some challenges. It's extremely important to make sure they will try to spin any situation in your favor. If things are slipping out of your control and the band starts playing jaunty or victorious tunes, it can be the final nail in the coffin for your plans. Another thing to consider is how to get the band into the location the showdown will occur. The easiest route, having them simply follow you around, is once again kind of lame. I would suggest arranging for your band to be already performing the location ahead of time, so that they can organically switch to supporting your appearance. You take some time to consider how much more impressive some of your victories would have been had the dramatic music been playing outside of your head as well. You decide that your next major act of villainy will have the soundtrack it deserves. Yes, Sharky?
Look in general. Now do you see why I was laughing?
Thanks, Malik. Thanks. Appreciate that. The convention center is about to close for the day, but the night is young. Time to head to the nightclub.
This is why chat is funnier than us.
Well, we already knew that. Alright. When you walk into the nightclub, you immediately spot Felix in the corner. He's pretending to be drinking from a glass of what looks like Bloody Mary. His face lights up when he sees you. Which, because it's Felix, translates only to a barely noticeable smirk.
Sansa, I've been awaiting your arrival. Hello there. How so? I've been pondering upon the question of dancing. And I have come to the conclusion that learning how to dance in a more youthful fashion would greatly improve my credibility in the goth clubs. Not golf, goth.
Yes, to the golf clubs.
Yes, dance to the golf clubs. Dance, Felix, dance to the golf clubs.
Dance with the golf clubs. You can use them as a cane.
Therefore making my hunting experience even more fruitful. Sounds like a good strategy if you're looking for some business advice from me. Oh, nay, I was hoping you could teach me how to dance like a youngster.
One sec. Nova, can you come over here?
Nova, help!
Nova, can you download some, like, youthful goth club dancing and teach Felix over here?
Teach Felix how the youths dance.
How to dance like the youths.
Like the youths?
The youths.
The youths of tomorrow.
Of tomorrow?
Yes, of tomorrow.
Are they babies right now?
The youths are babies.
So the youths of tomorrow are unborn babies?
Stop making me laugh, Satan.
No. I can't even hear the laughing.
Because I'm doing it silently.
Now, why would you do that? That sounds silly.
Well, we are a silly stream, so why would I not do a silly thing? Like, not just laughing out loud.
So, are we teaching him how to dance?
Part of me wants to be like, what would I get out of it? Nova would pull up that one embarrassing video of your middle school formal.
Well, fortunately for Felix, he comes from the time before embarrassing videos of middle school formals. Because there was no video recording back then.
What was... Ours weren't called formals. What were our called? I don't remember.
I just know we had, like, homecoming and stuff.
See, we didn't have that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like going to them because everyone just did the grinding against each other thing, and I was like, that's weird. And I never did understand, and I probably should have realized I was ace much sooner.
Look, there's a lot of things that when I look back, I'm like, if I knew what Ace was, I would have known so much sooner, and everything would have made sense.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really questioning, I just, like, didn't understand the appeal. I guess we don't even have a middle school. Yeah, like, I think I would have not realized that I was ace, but if I had known what asexuality was sooner, I would have been much sooner like, yeah, that makes sense. As it is, I think the first time I came across asexuality, I went, yeah, that makes sense.
See, if I knew, I wouldn't have the thing of people being like, Sharky, who do you like? No one. You're lying to us.
See, I did something stupider. Because I would read all these books and stuff, and all the media, like, stuff with Disney princesses and stuff. You're supposed to like somebody. You're supposed to fall in love and blah, blah, blah. So I literally just went, all right, who in my class is funny? And then I drew a name on a piece of paper out of a pocket. I just put like 2 pieces of paper in my pocket with different names, and I was like, all right, I choose this guy. Which I think, was Malik the one who posted the, was it Jaden Draws? In the Confused Days?
Oh, Jane Animations. Yeah, I actually watched it before because it came across on like,
I heard a lot. Like, I saw a lot of people talking about it, but I hadn't actually watched the video. I finally watched the video a couple days ago and went, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I chose a guy to have a quote-unquote crush on, and it wasn't a crush, but like I picked one at random and went, yeah, that's the crush, because I didn't know, and that's basically how it worked. That's sillier. Or I was like, oh, well, this guy was like...
Guys aren't supposed to like people. They're not supposed to like anybody.
You're just supposed to want to bang them?
Yeah, we're supposed to want to bang them. So they're like, who do you like? And I'm like, no one. And they're like, you're lying to us. There's somebody you like. I'm like, no, there's not. And then I dated somebody and they're like, we knew it. You did like somebody. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of fell into the trope script and then went, okay, I guess I'm supposed to ask her out.
Yeah, basically.
Which and then is they're like, essentially like...
But then they were like, so you were lying to us. And I'm like, but I wasn't.
I definitely... And I think one of my friends had warned me about this and I didn't really understand at the time. And now I'm older and I'm like, oh, I get it. Was you don't have to like someone back just because they like you. And I was like, yeah, of course. But then, in the like rush of people, in sort of the heat of the moment kind of thing of like people like asking me out or whatever, or like feeling that I would just sort of reciprocate because of that. Where I look back and I go, do I know that I like that? Like, I probably wouldn't have liked them if I hadn't kind of been able to tell that they liked me back or something.
See, I had the bad thing of, I remember like 11 o'clock at night and being like, do I like her? I think I like her. Maybe I like her. No, I definitely like her. Maybe, no, I should totally ask her out. Yeah, And I'm like, oh, you poor child.
Yeah,
you're literally trying to talk.
Who ended up in an awful relationship for so long.
You literally were talking yourself into liking somebody. You poor child.
That's how heteronormativity works. You feel like you're supposed to. Peer pressure for relationships, especially before you realize what a mononormativity is, sucks. That's correct, Melik.
Yeah. And see,
it was also the like, I never understood what a celebrity crush was.
Oh yeah, no, never, not once. Not once.
I still don't get crushes on like the characters, but like not the celebrities who play them. What? I also realized later, like, you guys are mixing up liking the character for liking the celebrity. Oh, that's weird. And also the factor of like, this character is attractive, therefore celebrity is hot. Whereas I'm always like, Benedict's cucumber patch looks like a fucking alien. He's not hot, and you guys are weird.
You will never get past that.
I never will! He looks like an alien! The first time he came on screen, he was in Star Trek, and I thought that was makeup or something to make him look weird. And then I found out that's just how his face looks, and I'm just like, but he looks like an alien. And one of my friends insists that he's so hot, and I'm just like, but he looks like an alien! And the entire reason that she thinks he's hot is because she's a huge fan of Sherlock, both the books
of course.
And stuff. Like,
yeah,
Sherlock
of course.
as a concept, as a character,
yes.
Books and stuff. So I think because he plays Sherlock, she thinks he's hot. And I'm like, but he looks like an alien. What are you talking about? I don't understand.
I still find it hilarious every time you're like, he looks like an alien.
He does!
He looks like an alien, and I'm just laughing.
Have you looked at his fucking face? He looks like an alien.
Yes, I've seen him in multiple things. I've watched Sherlock.
I haven't. I've watched parts of Elementary instead. Well, I've watched like 4 seasons of Elementary now.
I mean, like, you're not totally wrong. I just find it hilarious.
I legitimately thought that was like a mask or makeup or something, because it was Star Trek. I thought he was an alien. And then I found out
it's understandable.
It wasn't makeup to make him look like an alien, it's that they whitewashed a character named Khan.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna teach him how to dance?
I don't know. I'll show you some sick moves. Sick? Oh, I would much rather learn some healthy dances for now. I need to appear to have more vitality than when I venture out. Perhaps you misunderstood the purpose of my request?
At a goth club? No, you don't want to look like you have vitality.
Yeah, you need to have mana, not vitality.
At a goth club. Man,
But you don't.
Captioner really doesn't like the word goth. I am
No,
offended.
it really, really wants to say golf.
I am offended. Goth.
Right. It's getting it for you.
Now that I've said it more times, but it did say golf club one of the times for me.
It's just a phrase. I'll teach you the healthiest moves. Phew. Oh, much obliged.
You spend the rest of the night teaching Felix how to dance like someone from the 21st century. To be fair, you have no idea how to teach someone dancing. You end up instructing him to move his body randomly, following a vague rhythm and swing his limbs around a lot.
Right, there's a rhythm.
A vague one. It seems to be what most others do on the dance floor anyway.
Is that how dancing works on dance floors?
Hey, don't ask me. I'll be on a dance floor and start pulling out like what should be like choreography instead.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
I don't want to just stand there bobbing.
That's so in line with you.
Of course it is. I've done dance since I was 4. If you ask me to dance randomly, it's still gonna be to the beat and everything. And like, I don't know. I don't know how else to do it.
I don't know how to do it at all, so you beat me there.
Like, I mean, I get compliments on it, I guess.
Well, yeah, because you've been dancing since you were 4.
Well, because I'm not just standing there bobbing and going, yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna move my arms back and forth, because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, that's pulling out the Macarena or Nutbush, but not to those songs. I don't know what Nutbush is. But yes, do the Macarena.
Hey,
but
Macarena.
to Electra Slide. That makes sense, right?
Oh, see, I've heard Cotton Eye Joe too many times.
Oh yeah, do Cotton Eye Joe, but like to the latest EDM track.
That would be so funny. Oh my gosh.
I feel like some people would do that, or are essentially doing that, because they don't know how else to dance.
Some people would do it, and I would find it so entertaining. But no, I don't know what that is either.
Malik, we need your help. We don't actually know what Nutbush is. I'm assuming it's another dance that is like predetermined by the song, like Macarena or Electric Slide or such, but I don't know it. Hours pass. Felix looks very focused on practicing his new skill. When he flaps his arms
Give me
around
a minute.
rapidly, he looks a bit like the injured bat you once saw on a primary school field trip. During the break, Felix leans over to whisper in your ear.
I figured it out. Oh, dancing these days is just imitating the rapid convulsions of someone whose body is being sucked of its blood.
You spend the rest of the evening with Felix, watching the dancing masses and chatting and apparently imitating people whose blood is getting sucked out and convulsing.
Yeah, we did it! 3rd day!
Wow!
Ba-ba-da-ba, boop, bop-a-deep!
Deep? Beep?
Boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, bop.
Bada boop.
Bada bing? Bada boom?
No, bada boop.
Bada bang?
Boop bang? Bing search engine.
No, nobody uses that. Even when they use Bing, they say, okay, I'm gonna Google it.
At best, they say they're gonna search it. Probably.
No, I know people who use Google it for Bing.
That's really funny.
Because Googling it is just the term for searching for something on the internet.
Yeah. Okay, the
And
third day of the conference begins.
And people don't know the difference between Bing and Google anyway.
Well, they do if you ask them to search something and then put Bing in front of them.
You haven't met the people I work with.
If they use Google and then you put Bing in front of them, they will know.
There's a YouTube video in the music.
Oh, I can't play it right now. Actually, I guess
Oh,
I can play my phone.
oh boy, the
Alright.
koala nut bush.
Oh my, what?
Let's see.
Okay, one sec. I'll play it from my phone into my ear so that we don't get DMCA'd.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. They're clapping.
Yeah? Now they're moving on my screen.
Yeah, that looks like one of those kinds of dances that you learn in
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
Did it just say a schoolhouse outhouse?
I'm not even paying attention to the lyrics. Like the Macarena's arms, the Nutbush's feet. And yes, it is feet.
I mean, Cotton Eye Joe's feet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this looks like one of those square dance type things that I would have had to learn in school. It's just because it's koalas, it's very Australian, I guess. Very Australian.
Just because it's a koala.
Also, Macarena is not just arms. You're also supposed to shake your hips at that one point.
Are you?
Hey, Macarena.
Oh, this one guy looks like he's running away now.
Oh, I stopped it. We're gonna
I'm
talk to Felix. You walk around. You keep watching. I'll try reading as far as I can get before it inevitably hits a line from Santa or Felix.
He literally walks away to a tractor and then was walking back. What the crap?
You walk around aimlessly towards a tractor, and find yourself swinging by Felix's flower stand yet again. You haven't seen him in a while. It was only last night. I didn't see the whole video.
Oh, the dude in the middle just runs to the back by the tractor and then runs back at one point while the other two keep going. It's so funny.
Where could he be? It's not like he's sleeping in. You glance at the table and notice something written on a piece of plastic. The note says Evil Day. You admire the old-fashioned handwriting. Of course, it's not like he would just send a plain old text. You feel like you have an idea where he went. You walk outside the conference hall and don't see a living soul. You can't spot any undead souls either.
The comments are... I'm sorry.
Would you care to share with the class, Sharky?
You know you're an Australian when part of the school curriculum is to master this dance. You walk into the exam room. You studied all night for the Australian citizenship test. You look around. There's no desks, no chairs, only a speaker. Your group stands around the room, ready to start. Just you start to wonder if anything will happen, the song begins, and your whole group breaks into the nut bush.
You know, I think it would be great if the US citizenship test was just like do the Cupid shuffle.
I would fail it.
Okay, the electric slide, because it tells you what to do. The cha-cha slide.
Oh, I hated the cha-cha slide when I was a kid.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you can't do it, right?
Oh, I would like do that as little as possible when I was a kid. I hated it.
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't love the cha-cha slide, but I don't mind the cha-cha slide.
From the first note, every Australian has the instant primal instinct to dance the nutbush. It's like basically everyone being like, this is the most Australian thing. Oh my gosh.
Like I said, it seems extremely Australian. The very title says Koala Nutbush.
Wait.
I'm gonna refill my wine, I'll be right back.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. So the actual title is Nutbush City Limits. And the first part of the lyrics is a church house, gin house, a schoolhouse, outhouse.
It did say schoolhouse, outhouse. Oh my god. Okay.
On highway number 19. Yeah, okay.
I'm refilling my wine. You keep reading for Malik's benefit, I guess.
Or
whoever
on, on highway number 19, the people keep the city clean. They call it Nutbush. They call it Nutbush City Limits. 25 was the speed limit. Motorcycle was not allowed in it. You go to the store on Friday. You go to church on Sundays. I am so sorry for laughing at this, Malik. You go to the fields on weekdays. You have a picnic on Labor Day. You go to town on Saturday, but go to church every Sunday. No whiskey for sale. You get drunk, no bail. Salt pork and molasses is all you get in jail. And then finally, a little old town on the Tennessee. Quiet little old community, one-horse town. You get to watch while they're putting what they're putting down. Yeah, it's more recognizable for the music. I was just like, Tennessee, what?
How much did I miss?
Oh my gosh. One of my favorites is no whiskey for sale, you get drunk, no bail. Salt, pork, and molasses is all you get in jail.
Well, wasn't Australia where they used to ship the outlaws and stuff?
And then the final verse is a little old town on the Tennessee, quiet little old community, one-horse town. You get to watch what they're putting down.
My cat's purring now.
Yes, apparently it took off in the 80s in Australia after coming out in the 70s. And, oh boy, I guess it's still around.
Well, I guess if it was popularized in the 80s, then yeah. All of the teachers who grew up like, yeah, this is the shit. Then in the, like, 90s, 2000s would have been like, yeah, you guys are gonna listen to this. This is the shit.
The dance has gained such popularity in Australia that it has been implemented in some Australian states' curriculum.
Yep.
I feel so bad for laughing. Oh. Hello there. Are we gonna dance the Nutbush?
His voice seems to appear out of nowhere.
Hmm? Up here.
Oh, a CG!
CG!
You glance up and see Felix's feet dangling from the rooftop of the trash building.
Whoa. You have a morning tea, too. How did you get up there? ... If my memory serves me correctly, you should be well aware of the fact that I am a vampire. Ah, right. Sorry. I didn't sleep much last night. Forgive my stupid questions. The real pending question is, would you like to join me up here?
Yes. Felix holds out his hand, encouraging you to grab it and climb over. This is the best thing about Felix so far.
Is hanging out on the roof of a trash place?
Hanging out on the roof and look at all the star thingies behind him. It looks great. Inviting you onto a rooftop to look at the stars? That's super cute.
It would be easier if you turned into a bat and flew down here to get me. Perhaps next time.
But that requires lifting you up while he's in bat form. You grab his hand and he pulls you up. You notice how cold his hand is, and how nice it feels in spite of that.
How so? Oh, come on. You're hanging out alone in a rather unexpected spot. Yet you knew where to find me. Lucky guess. I am rather fine. Perhaps a tad reflective. That is all.
He's shiny?
You have been asking a lot of questions these past few days.
Oops.
How about you? Why does sleep evade you?
Because I am in anticipation of the talk that we're going to after this, called death.
And taxes?
No, just death. Criminals don't pay taxes. The villains don't pay taxes.
Oh, right. That's how they got Al Capone.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, the taxes already happened, at least in the U.S.
Yeah.
I had a weird dream.
You scratch your head to cover up your embarrassment. It doesn't work.
I hate having weird dreams. And you were in it too. Oh, I hate those dreams. Oh? I certainly hope I have not done anything terrible.
Yeah, Felix was in it too, but it was like a weird dream, so in it, he was a koala. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Look, if it's a weird dream, yeah, he was a koala. And as a koala, he was doing the nut bush. And then you started doing the nut bush. But then the song that was playing was Macarena.
Stop. Stop making me laugh. Stop it.
No.
Why would you not stop it?
Because I'm not really trying to. You're the one who's laughing.
Because you're making me laugh.
Am I making you?
Yes, you are.
I'm not forcing you.
You are making me laugh.
I'm not forcing you to laugh.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
And now I shall just die and talk in this voice. Oh.
You know, I'd be totally down for you talking in that voice the rest of the stream.
No.
There's only like 30 minutes left.
I could not do that for 30 minutes.
Why not?
Because that is not easy to do when I don't have any water on me anymore.
Oh, you should do it for Felix.
No! Who do you think I am?
Sharky.
A funny person?
Yes.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna do it.
Malik, back me up on this. Sharky is a funny Abadi abadai.
Yes, captioner. Gabba gabba gabba.
See, it's so funny.
So funny, I forgot to laugh.
Yeah, because you're a goldfish.
Rude.
What? You're right. You're not a goldfish. So I should hold you to the standards of remembering all of the things all of the time, right?
My brain does not work like that unless it is about Kingdom Hearts. And even then, I can't remember every little detail.
Well, that's a shame. Anyway, where were we in the dream? This weird dream?
Wow, I'm surprised you aren't pushing the bottom answer. I'm surprised you're not pushing the bottom answer.
I mean, that's my preferred answer, of course.
That would be the weirder of the two.
Would it? Okay.
We were at a graveyard.
Felix smiles with delight.
I like where this is going. It was sunny. With a chance of meatballs!
You know, given that he's a vampire, maybe we'll say it was raining.
It was a dream!
You know what? I'll pick it so we can go back.
It was an unbearably sunny day, and we complained about it the whole time. No, how I despise sunny days. What does the purple lilac mean? What does the purple lilac mean?
I've forgotten.
No, you're the brains of the operation.
Does that make you pinky?
Zonk!
See, you're the funny one.
Yeah, Brain, what are we gonna do today?
The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
We're gonna watch cartoons and play with the little horse fella that I love so much.
No, Pinky, focus.
Oh, but I am focusing, Brian, on the cartoons. You see, they're running around hitting each other with hammers. I actually don't remember how Pinky laughs.
I don't know. I don't know how to do a brain voice anyway. Also, it keeps correcting it to Brian on your captions, it seems, so that's interesting.
I know specifically who it's based on. I believe it's based on Orson Welles. Is it Orson Welles? I feel like it was Orson Welles.
Okay, well, I feel like the purple lilac might have been like innocence or something? Or purity? Something like that. And the red rose is passion and love.
Yes. Everybody knows what the red rose is.
Yes. I think the lilac might have been like purity or something, because I know that for all of the ones we did earlier, it didn't apply. And I remember skipping over anything that said like purity or like those more soft, like cutesy meanings. So basically, do we want to go sexy or cute?
Cute. You were holding a purple lilac? At least that's what I think it was. I'm not the flower expert here. Intriguing. We decided to hide under a tree, and then what? Somebody started chasing us, and we forgot how to run. ... It turned out that we were late for school, and neither of us were wearing pants. ... Well, perhaps the tree fell down on us and killed you. Oh my god. Relax, we kissed, that's all.
Felix looks pale. Well, he always does, but this time it might be because of your confession. But before you can embarrass yourself any further, someone interrupts your conversation.
Hey, you weirdos.
Daria appears out of nowhere and lands right between you and Felix. What are you doing here?
Nothing. No, nothing. ...
Daria looks at you with suspicion.
Okay, quick vibe check.
What's going on here? You both look like you've seen a ghost.
Why are we vibrating?
And I don't mean the praying baroness. I just saw her like maybe 20 minutes ago. Honestly, that poor woman is totally lost. Just wandering around the conference mumbling to herself. I asked her if she was okay. She was like, I've got so much unfinished business.
Ugh.
So I was like, lady, that's called being an entrepreneur now. Didn't seem to calm her down.
Anyway.
I forgot what we were talking about. Phew, you're grateful for Daria's blabbering and a chance to change the subject.
How exactly are you related? Hey, I've been wondering, were you siblings in your pre-vampire life?
Daria laughs. Imagine.
Daria's much younger than me. Much younger in vampire terms, that is.
Yeah, I'm a mere 300. Oops.
Exciting.
Or actually, I'm turning 301 next week. Exciting.
Exciting.
That's a bug. If I hit enter while the mouse is hovered over this, it goes backwards.
Interesting.
Fascinating bug.
Yes, it is.
One look at
With the bug fixers.
Felix's face is pretty... Yeah. Okay, first of all, we are not bug fixers. We are just bug finders and typo finders.
Ah, we're QA.
Yes. Hence all the face palms when Flower would be in here.
And sadly, we probably get paid as much as some QA.
You mean in terms of like what we make on Twitch?
Yes.
QA gets paid more than that, considering we get about 100 every 6 months or so. I think if you were making 100 every 6 months or so, you would be dead. Though I do know a couple people that I think were saying they were surviving on like 30K or something in a pretty expensive area.
Sorry, I'm rocking out to the music.
Uh-huh. Are you dancing? Are you wildly flailing your limbs like you're a convulsing human that's having their blood drained?
No.
No.
My arms are not moving.
You should move them.
No. My arms are static. Unmovable objects.
I was gonna say, they're static. Are you made of electricity?
No, because I'm a shark. That would kill everyone.
There's electric eels, right?
Not an electric shark. What kind of abomination?
Felix's face makes it pretty obvious that he had forgotten about his sister's birthday. You're not surprised at all, given he barely seems to know what century it is now.
So you met and sort of decided you're going to be siblings now? We belong to the same coven. It is perhaps too intricate to unravel the details of that right now, but thus our story began with a chance meeting.
Yeah, so I walk into some vampire gatherings, I'm kind of freaked out, because, you know, I'm a vampire now. Weird if you think about it. And there's a whole bunch of other vampires in the room, and they're all looking at me.
A whole room full of vampires. Can you imagine?
I had been appointed to mentor Daria through her first steps as a vampire. I can imagine it is quite a challenge to go through on one's own. New members get an assigned mentor to help them get into business, so to speak. Oh, like a buddy system.
Exactly. Felix is always there for me, scheduling my first dentist appointment to sharpen my fangs.
Then I assume forgetting the date of the appointment and scheduling it again.
You know it. And then we just kind of stuck around.
I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for you.
Oh, shucks. You might be overestimating me.
Oh, also, literally, you're the reason why I'm hanging out on the rooftop of the trash building instead of talking to cute demons at the biggest villain conference of the year. Which reminds me why I even materialized here in the first place.
Huh?
You need to be back at your booth right now. Or like 20 minutes ago. There's a huge line.
See you around.
See ya. Daria disappears, leaving only a faint smell of sweet perfume and teenage angst. You and Felix walk back to the conference center in a pleasant silence. And then we leave to go to the death thing together.
I need to get going. Farewell. What's doomsday devices now?
Wow, that whole scene took no time.
0 time.
Wow. Okay.
Hello.
Let's go back.
No time.
Check our
Only
text.
voices.
VCon official. Tip number 5. VCon is now halfway through. Now is a good time to start creating deeper connections.
We're halfway there. Whoa!
Living on an unprayer.
Fighting polar bears. I'm glad I made you laugh.
Don't fight the polar bears. They're going extinct because we're destroying their homes.
I didn't say you had
Global
to
warming.
kill the polar bears. You're just gonna fight them.
But then you might weaken them, and then they could die. It's a great idea to talk to many people, but you only have 2 days left, so make sure you're putting effort into the relationships that matter to you most.
Wow, so the only person we're really talking to.
Uh-huh.
You've had a busy day today, haven't you?
Indeed.
So many floral requests. The conference villains have certainly kept me busy. I step away for 2 seconds and I come back to polar bears?
Yep.
Well, we got a text message that said, we're halfway there. So I said, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa. Satan made a funny remark and I said, fighting polar bears. And it spawned.
I said don't fight the polar bears. They're going extinct.
I don't even know what your funny remark is before I said fighting polar bears.
Then how do you know it was funny?
Because it's you and you're hilarious.
That's not true.
Are you saying I'm a liar?
Yeah, I call you a lying liar who lies all the fucking time.
Well, I ain't lying.
That's also a fucking lie.
Wow. You're saying I'm lying when I'm saying I'm not lying?
Yeah, you're lying about not lying.
But I'm not lying.
See, that's a lie.
I'm not... I'm not lying about not lying.
Anyway, read your line, because it's very relatable.
And fighting polar bears apparently is not?
No, I do not relate to fighting endangered animals.
I have hardly any time to go through my daily existential crisis yet.
See, very relatable. A mood.
Only one mood?
The only mood.
Maybe that's a good thing?
Perhaps.
There is something I've been meaning to ask you, though. Yeah?
You just know it's about the dream you had.
It's about the dream you had.
Well done, you freaked him out.
I just need to clarify something. I cannot get it out of my head. I hope you understand. Just ask already. The tree. What kind of tree was it? What? If I recall correctly, you mentioned we hid under a tree. I've just been wondering, was it pine or cypress by any chance? I don't know. I was just a tree? A green tree? Why does it matter?
You have no idea what's going on. But at least Felix seems to be focused on the botanical aspect of your dream, instead of the smooching one.
A pine and cypress are believed to symbolize sadness and death in certain cultures. Oh, well, I'm sure it was neither pine nor cypress. Since I couldn't even tell them apart from other trees.
Felix sighs a sigh of relief. You notice the bucket of red roses needs to be filled yet again. They seem to be in high demand. You start pondering upon their flower language meaning.
Do you believe in what they call true love? Love, true love.
Oh, wow.
It's what brings us together today. During my very long life, I've encountered so many different definitions of that.
Ooh, wow,
Let's go find a true lover! Oh, kill me.
No, you're not allowed to die.
Of course you would say that.
Yeah.
What precisely do you mean? Finding the one, eventually. Everyone has their other half, or love at first sight.
Ah, yes. There's one that we were very like, I don't like any of these.
Yeah, we don't like any of these. These are like bleh, 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 bleh.
Vampires.
Dracula Delacroix?
Mm-hmm. But one potato.
Ah, the one true potato.
Yes. As opposed to the false potato. Alright, finding the true potato. Let's go.
What is this, the Lord of the Rings, but the Lord of the Potato?
Well, we already know that Deli is Lord of Potato.
So do we need to get the one true the potato to the mountain?
What does he need a mountain for?
To stop the Dark Lord from finding the potato.
I'm pretty sure that the Dark Lord in that case would be Finis, and that he's already found all the potatoes and destroyed them. He turned them into french fries.
That is so more...
Or I guess Van Helsing turned them all into french fries. But not all of them.
You know, do you think
Just
it's
like
possible
Daddy
to find
Potato.
the one? You know, someone who's just right for you? Yeah,
The
huh?
perfect fry.
Oh, stop it.
What? I love french fries. And vampires.
I step away for 2 minutes and now it's french fries?
And vampires.
So a french fry and a vampire walk into a bar.
So after this, because I'm going to miss both Friday and Sunday streams, so unless you're going to stream Friday, we
Which
can
I
just
doubt
go
I will.
ahead and set the title for next time. The title for next time is going to be French Fries and Vampires, right?
Go for it. Sure. I won't remember that, so you better set it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I more than likely am just not even going to bother streaming Friday. It'll be nice to have a small... Someone who fulfills your every need and desire?
That sounds like codependency.
And is magically...
Wow, you completely cut out there.
Yeah, you also completely cut out there. And is magically able to guess them all? That seems like an impossible job. Not to mention the recruitment process. So to answer your question, I highly doubt it is possible to find someone like that. More importantly, I would not consider that to be that beneficial in the long run. Although I do believe in love, and I believe a lot of it is about choice, much rather than a magical chance encounter. What about you, Santa? Do you believe in love? Do we believe in love? True love?
In the romantic sense, this one.
I mean, if you want to pick that, pick it.
Like, in terms of, are we trying to date Felix? Then it should be yes. But in terms of down with a mononormativity, this one.
Well, how would you answer about french fries? And that's how you should answer.
I love french fries.
Well, then that's how you should answer.
Yes, I believe in love french fries.
Yes, I love, 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 love. I love the feeling of being in love. I've not felt that way in a while. Hypothetically speaking, if you are enamored by someone, what are the usual telltale signs of that?
Oh no, hit back, I don't know! Oh no! We've made some mistakes. There's just intense Sharky wheezing now.
Oh my gosh.
You should clip like 30 seconds of just Sharky wheezing, which turns into a yawn.
No, it was the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hit back, hit back, hit back. It was like the dawning realization.
This guy chose the wrong people to ask.
It was the dawning realization of just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, we can't answer this question.
Oh no! What are the choices gonna be? I don't know!
My body hurts now.
Which one is it?
I'd say the bottom answer, just choose it.
Okay.
I make up excuses to see them. For example, I show up at their workplace a lot without any apparent reason.
Wow, that'd be creepy as hell, actually.
That's what we're doing right now, you do realize.
I know. But within the context of the conference is one thing, right? If you just showed up to someone's office repeatedly for no apparent reason, that would be creepy as hell.
I mean, yeah.
Actually, a lot of romantic gestures are creepy as hell if they are.
Yes. Yes, they are.
And sometimes even when they are reciprocated, maybe.
Read your line, please.
Lean on the counter and maintain eye contact with Felix for what could be considered an uncomfortable amount of seconds. You'd think that would make the light bulb above his head light up with enlightenment. But he came from the age before light bulbs, so he doesn't actually have one. It doesn't.
Oh, speaking of true love, there is something I need to do. Yeah?
Is he about to confess something to you?
Gotta drive, but still, listening to this train wreck.
Have a safe drive. You wait in anticipation, observing Felix as he disappears into the stand's hidden back room.
Wait, there's a back room?
Apparently. It's hidden. It's very hidden. It's very well hidden. When he emerges back, a whiff of freshly cut red roses reaches your nostrils. The stand is stocked again, ready for the upcoming expressions of undying love. That passed no time, right?
Right! Ooh, yes, oh man.
Right. I need to restock my red roses.
Oh,
Hello.
yes, true love. Thank you for asking me about true love. You are the best. I need to restock my red roses. Who cares about you?
Oh, we have a text.
So, have you given any thought as to what you would wear on our goth-themed outing? I can't answer this question. There's no goth bone in my body.
The answer for me is what I usually wear, because it's already goth. I don't think that's how it's going to be interpreted, though.
No, it's what Santa usually wears, not what Satan usually wears.
I have a semi-tarot deck themed skirt on right now that my friend made.
See, sad thing is I'm wearing all black and gray.
See, you're goth. Congratulations.
But my shirt has a Nintendo 64, a Super Nintendo controller on it.
Do you think that goths aren't gamers?
No, I'm not saying that. I just didn't know if that detracted from the gothness.
It depends.
On?
Variables?
There's also a lot of other colors on it, too. There's some blue, red, yellow.
Cybergoth?
Pick an answer. This train wreck is train wrecking.
Going all out, which is what I usually wear.
I want to stand out. I'll be the gothiest goth of all the gothies. Oh, that will be a sight to behold, I'm sure.
That's the sight that people behold of me all the fucking time.
You're a beholder?
I want to be the gothiest goth that's ever gothed of all time. All the time. I should just walk out and people are like, oh, that's a goth.
Oh, that's Satan.
Yeah. I'm still very pleased with my t-shirt that says Satan's Mistress, because to me, I get to treat it like an A-stroke.
Yes, Satan dates Satan.
Alright.
So, do you hang out with other vampires a lot? Phew, well, so you think just because I am a vampire, I only spend time with other vampires? ...
Oh,
Well, actually, now that I think about it, too, it's not that easy to find a non-vampire that truly understands my lifestyle. But spending time with vampires can also get quite dull sometimes. Especially since we cannot use the mortal excuse of leaving because we have to go to sleep. So a vampire get-together might stretch throughout the 4 seasons.
That's horrifying.
But that sounds like it would be a pretty good cure for the looming sense of eternal loneliness we talked about before. You could say so, but to be honest, I never seem to truly feel like I belong in the vampire community. There's always just something missing. Have we met a vampire?
Me.
You're not a vampire.
What? I can't hear you.
You're not a vampire.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You're the one who calls me a bat.
Just because you're a bat does not mean you're a vampire.
Why not?
Because bats does not imply vampire.
Does vampire imply bat?
Now that is a very good question.
Me.
Have we met a vampire before? I've only met one vampire before you. Ugh.
Huh?
Your facial expression tells me it was not the most pleasurable experience of your lifetime. Yeah. They were an absolute jerk. And nothing to do with them being a vampire, though.
It's like when I talk about the vegan douche from my school.
Ah, yes, him.
It's like, he's not a douche because he's a vegan. He's not a vegan douche because he's vegan. He's just a douche who happens to be vegan. So it's a qualifier of, like, this is the specific douche I'm talking about.
And it qualifies it very well.
Yeah, it's a particular douche.
Unlike just the douchebag, where that's just who he is. Back then, I was playing the idea of turning into one myself. I had high hopes about them being the one to help me with that.
Felix lights up.
Is that would that be something you could see yourself pondering upon again?
Yeah.
Definitely. The more we talk, the more tempting it feels.
That might not be the only thing you feel tempted by. We also want the flowers.
Oh yes, happy Weed Day.
I forgot again until you said it.
I forgot again until you mentioned flowers, Islamic flowers, weeds, Weed Day!
You know, we've just been at this flower stand this entire time, but you know.
Do you think my mind works like that?
Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is still supposed to be read by Santa.
No, that doesn't have Santa's name.
You know what, fine, I'll read it. Don't get me wrong, I do love my current line of work. But maybe I could still do my duties part-time.
Whatever the case may be, please, Oh, do let me know if you have any vampire-related questions.
We have a vampire-related question.
Hey, quick question. How do I murder anybody? I've been wondering, how it might be possible to kill a vampire? How does one do that?
Oh, that was smooth.
Huh?
Felix gives you a confused look.
Should I be worried?
No, we're worried about you.
I guess I'm a bit worried about you. I can imagine you must have a fair share of enemies, being a vampire and an evil bouquet artist.
Also, he just kind of seems like the type who would somehow accidentally trip onto a wooden stake.
You know, you're not wrong.
Like, he'd just kind of trip and accidentally fall on top of one, and you'd just be like, "Rip Felix, I guess."
Yeah. Maybe there's even a way in which I could protect you?
Felix smiles a smile that would normally be accompanied by a blush.
They say chivalry is dead. Speaking of the dead, it used to be much easier to kill us in the old days. I am confident you have heard of using a wooden or silver stake. Amateurs. There are easy precautions we are taught to take. For instance, I never keep silver cutlery at home. I use plastic. Additional advantage, it hurts the environment more. I see. So what would pose a threat to you now? Would holding up a Bible work?
Felix smirks.
It surely would repulse me. I do not feel too enthusiastic about its literary value.
Yeah, you know how many times that there are plot holes and contradictions? Damn. What shitty writers.
All 30 of them?
I'm glad you don't debate going, "This is the word of God!" Rah, 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 rah.
Why, yes, all 50 writers.
Uh-huh.
And then it got rewritten like a dozen times over the years.
Yeah, that's why it's shitty.
And then it's rewrites, got rewrites, and got rewrites, and then they added gay to be homophobic. But I would not necessarily call it life-threatening. To be honest, I do not have an answer to your question. Even vampires don't know how to kill vampires anymore?
Precisely.
I suppose I am bound to be here forever. We should probably, I need to get going. Farewell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set us up for the next one. My favorite. Also Felix's favorite.
Thank you all for watching.
Thanks for
Our
joining.
stupidity.
Thanks for listening. Thanks
We will-
for listening to Sharky's wheezing. And we'll be back, I guess, next week.
Next Wednesday, we'll be back
With more of this.
with more shenanigans.
In which we talk about Rune Factory and stuff for 20 minutes before we actually start, I guess.
And then we just
thanks,
start talking. And then we just start talking like Pinky and the Brain.